Thank you for watching Not My Bag.
If you're watching this, make sure to like and subscribe.
If you're listening, give a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Not My Bag. I'm Joe. Over there's George, but keep the camera on me because I've got to introduce this wild guest. We have Ronald Hall, the stud from this year's Love Island.
Ronald! That's what we're going with, Ronald.
Hello!
Welcome, Ronald.
Ron is what we use. We don't use
Ronald.
Ronald.
So weird, right? So Ronald, you feel like gives stately home vibes, signet ring, all that, and then Ron, he's like,
I got rings.
halfway there.
It's giving Ronald.
It's not the pinky ring though.
True.
And there's no crest on it.
But then Ron is like, Ron, I'm Ron.
Well, yeah.
Ron.
It's like
because
such
everyone
a
was like,
difference.
oh, geezer, Ron, sweet. And Ronald, well, even on the like on Love Island show, they showed my home, which got like almost like a load of hate because they thought I was this rich person who lives this lavish lifestyle, and I'm like, I promise you,
My name's Ron.
Yeah, like,
My name's Ronald.
I'm just Ron. I'll go spoons.
Ronald
You know what I
gives,
mean?
Ronald gives like care home vibes.
Care, brilliant.
Joe, that's horrible.
Yeah, sending me to a care home.
I'd be like, oh, Ronald, you want your porridge now?
It's a bit, it's like,
Pissing myself. Yeah, great. That's what I mean.
Ronald's wet the bed again.
spoons.
You okay?
Spoon. Yeah, see, that sounds like he needs to go.
I know. Oh, I feel
God.
like I'm with set 8 maths right now.
What, me? That's so rude.
My school never had 8 sets.
His did.
I had 4 kids in my class.
What set were you in then?
Private school.
Oh, here we go. Ronald.
Yeah, Ronald.
Yeah, I'm actually taking the crest off today.
You knew what was coming. You were like, I'm going to get roasted. I've got to keep
I hated it. I hated the private
That's
school.
what they all say. They really do. Yeah.
Sixth form estate, and I loved it. It's the best thing. Met all my friends from there.
Yeah.
Private, not for me.
Private,
I
not for
appreciate my parents for sending me there.
Yeah.
Because like they thought it was the best for me, and I do actually think for people with like learning difficulties who need more support, great, it's definitely worth.
Bit more one-to-one.
Yeah.
Like there was, like in my maths, there was like 4 kids, and you'd have your main teacher, and you'd probably have some on support staff as well.
Oh, that's well good.
And we had 3 sets. The third set probably had 2 or 3 people in it.
Oh, well, my family's working class. We had like 40 in mine.
Yeah, we had a good 36.
Yeah.
36.
Yeah, I had a strong 48, mate.
So that was my year.
Yeah,
Like
great.
36 in a year.
Nice. Well, you know, from your childhood, let's talk about pre Love Island, because if people don't know, obviously,
What were you
Ron was on
doing?
Love Island. What did you do before?
Earning moolah.
Yeah, I was grinding away. I was a financial advisor.
Yeah. Still got the job title, or is it just a bit like...
I don't know. Do I still hold the job title?
You
I
tell
hold
me.
the qualifications.
Cool.
So technically, yeah. When I decide to go back, then
You can do
I
it.
can do it.
Yeah.
It's never going to leave me.
It's good.
Yeah. If I have to do those bloody exams again, oh, God.
Do you?
Well,
to go
I
back?
don't have to, but like,
Oh.
if I did have to,
Right,
if
right.
they like expired, so to speak.
Yeah.
But yeah, just work. I worked since I was, well, I was my first job pot wash when I was 13. So I just worked.
Same vibes as you.
I
right?
used to be a pot
Pot
washer
wash like
too.
Not a
15.
bad job, innit?
And
Little
that-
tips.
Well, I mean, it is. I didn't like doing it.
Well,
but
no,
yeah.
it's washing dishes. Everyone knows the beef between me and Jack apparently about washing dishes on the Love Island.
Oh, really?
But yeah, I was a pot wash, so I do wash dishes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you pot wash. Yeah, that's like a standard 13-year-old job in it as well. Like when you're
So
younger.
stuff.
13's a bit young, no?
I worked
I
at like
needed the
14.
moolah.
I worked at a sandwich shop at 14.
There you go.
I delivered leaflets
This
at 13.
can't be legal.
Well,
This is years back.
Yeah,
So I'm
this is back in
talking
the day.
years back, mate.
I'm
this is
part of
back
that
when we
new-
used to work.
He's never worked.
I
Yeah.
have, you twat.
Sits on a podcast now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking, why is he on this side? Anyway,
George.
and then after that, like, did you get straight into financial advising or?
What, at 13?
Yeah.
After school.
I was advising people back in school how to sell a Lucasade.
When he was 12, yeah. These Mentos, you can sell them for 5p more,
I'd
mate.
put the margin up on that gum if I was you, mate.
Yeah, you see that? Stick it in an icer as well. Save those pennies. So I was just grinding really. Never went to uni. Went straight out of like A levels, straight into work. Never travelled. Didn't do anything like that. Basically, sounds like I was right boring. But basically, just like lived, I guess, London life.
Yeah.
That was my uni.
You're a city boy.
Yeah.
City boy.
City boy.
Yeah, exactly. And that was like my main, well, it was my main reason to going on Love Island
Yeah.
was because I have not. I looked at myself at like 25 and went, Ron, what have you actually done?
Yeah, so Love Island was uni for you.
It wasn't even uni. It wasn't even uni for me. It was just I need some sort of experience because I could get to 30 and be like, what have you actually done with your life? And I've gone, I don't know.
Yeah,
I've got nothing left.
No, I feel you.
So you just
I've got
thought,
nothing
like,
left.
I've got nothing left.
New friends, new experiences, holiday, maybe a missus.
Well, that's the thing, because the one thing that was probably missing in my life was a missus.
Yeah.
Because I was like, all right, I've never had a girlfriend before. I'd always been like, just work, and then you go on nights out, you enjoy yourself, and then you just think, I'm not about that life.
But surely as a city boy, like Broadgate Circle and that, you could have picked up.
I was more Canary Wharf.
Oh,
Broadgate-
was it?
proper city boy!
Yeah, you could have picked up a receptionist or something.
Yeah, but I'm not into it.
Secretary or something.
I'm a one girl person. I don't like shagging about.
Right,
I just
okay,
think
fine.
it's like it ain't a bit of me. I need that connection.
You need the connection. I mean, it is a good show to go on if that's what you like. If you're a top shagger, it's probably not the right show for
But do you know
you.
what it was? So the show, I think for me, was I never went on I never did like the Tinders or online dating and things like that
Right.
because I don't like texting.
Okay.
I find people play games.
Yeah, it's
People
just a bit long, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, oh, how long do you leave it? Or
I hate
like
it.
all that sort of stuff. I think it's pathetic.
Yeah.
I think
Loves
it's childish.
What,
Yeah.
texting?
Yeah,
You text about
Do you
5
play the
people at
games?
once. Who am I to play games?
Like, as in, like, are you worried about, oh, do I reply straight away?
Oh, no. I
about
thought you
you?
meant games as in like crosswords and stuff. I was like, yeah, I've sent the odd Sudoku.
We played Connect 4.
Bit hangman here and there. But no, I don't text everyone. The thing with me is I don't do the dating apps and stuff either. So if I know someone, then I'll like, try and text them and get
Yeah,
time. But I'm
slide
not.
in.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
So what was it like when you just got in there and it was like, shit, there's a load of girls here?
Well, no, we need to do the applying thing. 'Cause did you apply?
Yeah,
get
you did
found?
apply.
So
did
this
you?
is weird. So I don't know whether, well, I'm sure this probably happened before, but so last year, so actually no, 2021, two of my mates secretly tried to start an application for me, and they put my email in, and I got an email like, oh, finish the process, and I was like, what is this? And the boys were like, oh, have you got an email? You need to do a video, and I was like, boys, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Ain't a bit of me. Like, clear off. And they were like, no, just do the video. And I was like, no, I'm not doing it. And then I got a call like maybe 2 months later that year and was like, oh, we've seen your Instagram. Do you want to complete the application? Do you want to go through it?
Oh, really?
And I was like, oh, not really, blah, blah, blah. Like, had a few chats. I was like, oh, not for me. And then this year, or year just gone for this season, I got a call and they were like, are you still single? We really like you. Do you want to come through?
No way.
And I'll be honest, like, I thought, do you know what? I could have a good chance here because I'm disabled, like, and I'm confident about it.
Yeah.
So it's not a case of like, I guess, hitting quota or anything like that, because I do think it's good for them to bring people like that on the show.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, it gave me an advantage.
And also,
Like,
they've
it does.
contacted you like lots before. So you're like, they obviously want me.
That's
like,
nuts
there's
to me
obviously
though,
want
because
me.
when they put out the application form and they're like, apply for Love Island now, they get something like 100,
They get hundreds of
200,000.
thousands.
Yeah.
So for them to get all them applicants and then still message
And
you
you
for
not even
I
finish
think-
yours and
Yeah.
they want you.
But
It's
I
crazy.
think a majority of people do get approached.
Do you think?
Yeah.
But like if there's like 1,000 people,
To
then they
be
scan
fair,
through or
I
something.
do kind of believe that at this point as well, because I feel
I
like
just
they
think
must be actively
it
hunting.
skips like, let's say like some of them go to like nights out and they like say, I don't know who does it, like the casters or whatever. They'll go to like a night out and they'll see a good looking fella
Yeah.
or a good looking girl and they go and chat to him without saying anything. They probably see if they've got good chat already and then they'll say, look, would you be interested in going on a show?
Yeah.
That would be a smart way to do it, because I just think that skips the whole initial
Interview
interview
process,
process
all
of
the
trying to
instances
actually
and
work
stuff.
out if you're got game or not.
Yeah.
Because the thing is,
Would you say you got a game?
to be fair,
You
I
had
thought I'd
game in
struggle.
there.
Yeah. I thought I'd struggle in there.
Yeah, you had game in it though.
Yeah.
You did like,
My head went like that.
yeah, you had your pick a bit. Like,
Yeah.
do you know, I'm glad you found the right one, but you did, when you have a look, you were like, and you, you know.
But do you know every
but-
bombshell was coming in, they were going, it's been like the wrong show.
Yeah, no, that's.
I was
have
like,
you,
what?
did
What
you
was
see?
that?
Did you see any of the tweets or anything or not? Everyone was
No.
just like talking about how.
I probably wouldn't as well. I wouldn't advise searching up your name, because it just sometimes it can be
But the
humbling.
thing is, I must admit, like when I come out, obviously as you do, you just sort of like look at what's been said, and I'm very thick-skinned, so I would laugh at,
Yeah.
I'd laugh
Yeah,
at
yeah.
of it.
Fine.
I cannot believe I have to search for a very long time to get hate.
That's good.
I'm so blessed.
That's really good.
really
So
good.
blessed.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, there's the odd one, or you're blind.
Yeah.
But you just think like,
We got hate in real life in Tesco's yesterday.
shut up.
We got called TikTok melts by two tradies. I was like,
I was
bro.
chatting to a lady at work, so having fun, and these two guys walking behind me and George, they were like, fucking TikTok melts. And I was like, George is trying to buy his duck wrap in peace. Do you know what I mean?
I was like,
And I could see George just looking at him like,
come on in, you little
I'm
fuck.
going to have to expect that now because I've just started a little bit of TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
get called a TikTok.
Oh,
Well,
melt.
you're going to get like
Yeah.
golfing melt or something.
Golfing melt.
Golfing melt.
Thing is, as well, like golf isn't exactly the most attractive sport for a lot of people. So I know I'm just going to end up being like, you boring.
oh, a lot of girls love a bit of golf. Like, not that obviously you're on the pool.
Not girls.
Sorry,
Lana.
sorry, Lana.
I was going to say, I'm bringing Lana to the golf course with me.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Oh, it's quite it must be quite a nice thing for a girlfriend to like go to golf course. Don't they have like a lot of like places you can have drinks and stuff?
Well, a lot of it is like spa stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
a lot of golf courses have like nice spas.
Yes, well nice.
So I'm just going to be like, look, like, because you're out on the course for like 4 hours, right? I'm going to be like, Lana, I'm
Grab a
sorry,
drink.
like, look, I don't want to leave you at home for 4 hours because that's
Look at a
not
4-hour
that's not fair.
massage.
I'm going to go, look, spas there, lovely. And I tell you what, for the last 9, get in a buggy, we'll have a few drinks, drive around, have a knockabout, and I reckon she'll actually.
We'll have a look about.
All right, not that sort of knockabout.
Shagging on the golf course.
Let's take it back a bit. So, yeah, your original cast.
Yeah.
Walked in there, like, what was it like? Was the villa big? Was it smaller than you thought? Like,
So the villa itself is massive.
Yeah.
But when you go in there, it feels small.
Yeah. Right.
Because a lot of the rooms are like, they're like adjusted. They're like put walls up in certain places because
right.
you've got like, I imagine crew and stuff behind there. We're not allowed to go in like
A lot of
you
the
know, a
rooms.
lot of the rooms. And you sort of think, like this place is massive, but it's like, it feel like we're only in 3 rooms.
Yeah,
yeah.
You got dressing room, all right, a couple of small toilets, bedroom, and then the lounge.
Did you have any secret rooms?
No.
Because when I went to did you see any doors? Because when I went to the
You've
summer
got doors,
one,
so like
fucking
there's
half
a
the kitchen opened up.
Yeah,
I
so-
was like,
yeah.
this man
So,
just walked out the kitchen.
So there's like one of the rooms is like a welfare room.
Oh,
Right.
So it's like you go in there and you have like a chat they're really good to be fair. Like every single day you have like a welfare chat just
Right.
to say, how you doing? Like, how you getting on?
Yeah.
Like your water, make sure you mark your water and things like this.
Water.
like drinking enough.
Oh,
Yeah, like-
really?
yeah.
Because obviously
so
it's
you
like
meant-
30 fucking
Yeah,
5
it's like
degrees.
some days are
or
like
something.
35,
Yeah.
37.
Because we've had it, obviously we've had previous Love Islands on here. We had Andrew and we had Farmer Will as well.
Yeah.
Both times they said that they did want to leave and people were like
100%.
telling them, did you have that sort of
100%.
experience as well?
100%.
You just thought
I
like
wanted
this is
to leave.
enough.
I reckon twice.
Really?
Like I was quite adamant. I was like, I can't. This is.
Was it just because you like, you felt like you'd found Lana and you wanted to go, or was it before that and you were like,
that was like probably the 3rd time
Right.
after Casa. Like
I came here and found it.
Yeah, like our best moment was Casa recoupling.
Yeah.
Where,
Yeah.
You know, we were like, I honestly couldn't. The way we were so done.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I was like, I felt I've got what it coming for. I've been here
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
long time. Like it can get very repetitive. Like challenges.
So I mean, like,
new people
every
and
day
stuff.
waking up, you jump in the pool, you sit there. They're
Exactly.
probably like, right,
And
have
the
a
pool's
chat
freezing,
over
so
there.
you don't really.
You
jump
get
in
like
that.
no music or anything, do you either? Like you can't like. It must be really hard to if your
I miss
social
music
battery's
the
dead
most.
to just chat to people every single day, day in day out.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got what you went in for.
Yeah.
Like
And
you just
how
sat there.
were they like telling you to stay? Like, what was the incentive?
I think it's more like you kind of have to talk yourself into it because
Almost like once in a lifetime opportunity. Like,
yeah, you have that conversation with yourself and you're
yeah.
like you might like say to someone whether it gets aired on, well, obviously it doesn't get aired, but like I might say like I'm so done with this, like, and then they're like you'll never do this again.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're enjoying it, you're away. What would you possibly be doing?
Yeah.
Like back in the UK where it's pissing down.
I guess
the
when you
rain,
put it in
snowing
perspective, yeah, well, it was. Yeah, but I guess when you put it in perspective and stuff, it is, you're like, I've not kind of got to, but do you know what I mean? But that Will basically said the same sort of thing. He was like, right, it's a once in a lifetime thing.
Well, it's
gotta
hard
do it.
because I think the hardest thing for me was like people's feelings are involved.
Yeah.
Like, especially when, like, let's say for example, someone takes you on a date that you don't want to go on that date because you're like, I'm actually enjoying my conversation here. Especially
Yeah.
at the start, like when I was with Lana, I was like, I think she's it.
Yeah, yeah.
And
then
you
people
get taken
coming
on-
in and
yeah,
they
like
were
Zara
like-
took me on a date.
Yeah.
And you just think, I don't really want to go on the date.
Yeah.
Like, and obviously when you're in there, you're like, oh yeah, date or everything else, but you're like, I don't really want to go on the date.
Even in real life, you wouldn't, if you was getting on with someone, if someone asked you on a date, like you wouldn't
Not
say,
say
no.
Do you know what I mean? So
like, I'll talk to one person. And that's it. I don't have enough time to talk to multiple people. I don't have enough chat for that. I'll be honest.
In there though,
My game's not good enough to chat to multiple people.
in there, Ronald, you did have game though, and you
But I
not
don't-
the Ronald, not the government.
No, Ronald,
in
you
there,
did.
Ronald.
Ronald never had game. Ron had game.
yeah, true. Ronald game's a bit weak, but no, your wrong game. We don't know the Ronald game. I've never seen Ronald game. We've seen Ron game.
You ain't ever seen
I'm
Ronald
confused
game,
myself
'cause I
with
don't have-
Ronald.
Ronald
Yeah,
don't
you
have
see
game. But I thought I'd go into Villa, right? And like I told quite a few of my boys, right, that was going on. Which obviously I know you
broke the NDA then.
Yeah. And they were like you're gonna be like you're going up against like
XYZ.
meant to
like-
be the best looking fellas, good chat, all this sort of stuff. They're gonna be ripped to shit.
Yeah.
And I'm going on there and I'm like, fucking hell, like I'm gonna struggle here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I seem to do
Everyone
all right.
wanted a bit of you. like,
Everyone
you
wanted
did-
a bit of me.
You did have
Quite nice.
You had quite a few dates.
I know, it must
and-
be a nice like confidence boost.
It was, 'cause
Especially to have it televised as
it
well.
was actually like surprising because I thought, oh, like, am I going to get proper humbled and go in there and no one's going to
Yeah,
fancy me?
yeah.
And then I was like, oh, you want to chat to me?
Yeah,
You want to pull me
yeah.
to the fire pit?
Yeah, you like cars.
Do you think if
I'll tell
no
you
one
what.
did, do you think if no one was interested in you, would you have like changed up your strategy and just been like funny? Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Would you have, you know what I mean?
But I feel like a lot of that side of me wasn't shown.
Okay, fine.
So
yeah.
like,
No, it's true. People watch is it like best bits on the Saturday, and
The
everyone's like,
unseen
why
bits.
isn't
And they're
everyone's like,
normally,
why
like,
is this
funnier
People
than
are
the
like, why has this
actual show?
not been on all week?
the unseen bits are actually class.
Yeah.
I've been sent so many clips and me and Lana apparently agree.
Yeah.
Like, and then you just think, I actually wish they showed more of that side. But the problem is, I feel like on this, I don't know whether it is, it seems like everyone has a role.
Yeah,
Right, that's your character, right? Ron, you're going to be the one that turns everyone's head.
Yeah.
Or you're going to turn your
ask
head.
this actually. What's your
Yeah.
thoughts on them saying, the public saying that each series is basically like a copy and paste of the previous series?
Well,
There's like a formula to Love Island now.
It's weird because you almost like, if you actually look back, there's definitely similarities.
yeah.
But
I feel like
when you're
sometimes
in there, you're like, oh, you just think you're normal because we're 24/7.
Yeah.
We don't know what's been shown. But then when people coming in and all the bombshells were like, you're going to turn your head and you turn your head. And I'm like, I haven't even turned my head. Like,
Yeah.
every person that come in, I gave them like 48 hours and I was like, no, Lana, cheers, no, Lana.
But to
Yeah.
us,
But
it looks
it's a
like it was
massive
more.
deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw a thing, and it was actually after 21 days, just 3 weeks of your time, you were still actually like not in a couple with Lana. It was only till like the 24th day.
Do you know what's quite
You
right?
were
So you know what
like-
the mad thing about this is?
Go on.
It's the order of the recoupling that stopped us.
Right.
So
Was that because people were picking you and they were picking
Oh,
Lana and stuff?
fine, I'm
Yeah.
with you, I'm
Because
with you.
didn't like Tanyel pick you at one of the couplings,
Yeah.
and obviously I'm guessing you wanted to pick Lana anyway. And so like,
Yeah.
yeah. Or
So
Lana
that's the
pick
weird
you.
thing. So they'll say like,
but that's how they do it, isn't it?
they'll be like, like I don't know, like Tanyel stand up, and you just think constantly you're going, please pick me, please pick me, please pick me, like for the order, and you're like, because I want to pick mine first, and I'm like, oh yeah, Lana. First 4 weeks I was like, this is actually pissing me off.
Yeah.
Please, can I just get in the couple that I want to be in? And then I had like Ellie who picked me to be in a couple.
Yeah.
Again, couldn't be with Lana.
Yeah.
And then
And I was, like,
and then
on
after
the edge
that,
of the bed.
Tanyel picked you, didn't she?
So then Tanyel, because someone picked.
Champagne problems in it.
I can't remember what it was.
Like,
Someone
oh,
picked-
too many girls are picking.
no, I know it's not a bad thing to have though.
They're like, oh, this is so hard. This is so hard.
It is hard,
Yeah.
but it made me and Lana stronger because I think some of the most important times there are when you're in bed because you have a lot of pillow talk.
Yeah.
You have a lot of pillow talk.
Was there any
Fondles, no. I think we were actually
None.
we were very well behaved.
really?
To be fair, Kai and
Not
Sam
even
actually
like a-
outed me a little bit because I gave people a little trick, and which was the like basically on the bed, if you put like your knee up, the duvet is like obviously hovering.
Yeah.
So anything underneath, you wouldn't be able
Can't
to
see anything, yeah.
So I feel like everyone was
You
using
didn't
it. and I
even
just
like
wasn't.
cup a boob or anything.
No. No.
Don't be silly.
I'm just a cuddle. I like a cuddle. Do you know what it was?
I wish we had like a
Do you know
like
what?
live.
Loads of people ask us about this, right? And
We fucked.
We were very conscious because we got outed for being like least sexual chemistry or whatever it was.
Right, okay.
We got voted like like public voted as
So
least
you
sexual
thought
chemistry.
naturally, I'm not going to touch her in bed.
Well, no, because you can't change after that. It was the reason because I agreed in that point because I knew the public would do that because we said, look, our parents are watching this, our friends are watching
True.
this.
I'd get weird if mum was watching it.
Would you?
Yeah.
Mum wouldn't give up. Mum would be getting the banners out, party popping. If you
What,
were
if you're
shagging
on it?
if
If
you
you're
were
getting-
shagging
if
on
you're
TV,
rooting?
Mum would get in a whole audience and a drumming, a marching band going through the house.
Right,
George.
think about this. You're in the hideaway, yeah?
Oh,
and they've got like cock licks, they've got clit licks, they've got like chocolate sauce, they've got
Oh, okay,
they've
yeah, I'm
got,
with you now.
they've got whips, they've got
Yeah, hideaway, yeah.
And it's Margot Robbie.
and like your mum is watching you root like, come on. You're telling me that's not going to be in the back of your head thinking, oh, mum's actually just watched me beat.
Yeah, but you just, as you said, I'd do the knee trick. I'd be like, Ron told me this.
Right.
Mum.
These aren't that big.
So I
Yeah,
can
true.
tell you now that it wouldn't get away with it in the hideaway because if you lay on your bed and you look up, you can actually touch. There's a camera there.
Oh, that
Really?
fucking freaked me out though.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck, mate. Throw a load
Honestly,
of pants over it.
You
as well.
go and you're like, the problem is you're in a dilemma where do you put the cover over your head to like have a little kiss?
And then get suffocated.
But then people think, oh, they're under their covers.
Yeah.
Or do you just kiss
Do
in
it.
front of this camera that's
Yeah.
literally staring at you, think, fucking hell.
Jesus.
So have you watched it back, by the way? Have you watched the series back?
No.
You've
I
not?
get sent loads of clips.
I don't think no one really does, do they, when they come out? It's a lot to catch
It's
up
a
on as
lot.
well.
It's like 58 episodes or something,
Something
isn't it?
silly.
Yeah.
Right, when you send a voice note, right, do you listen back to your voice note and go, oh, can I sound terrible?
Yeah.
So it's like, imagine me wanting to... Movie night was bad enough as it is. When I
Yeah.
saw my bloody afro, because I'd not had a trim.
Oh,
How
yeah.
often do you get a trim in there, by the way?
Um,
I'd need one.
so you get
every
one
couple of
just
days.
before you go in. Oh God, this was actually a nightmare. I was literally moaning to welfare after like...
My mental health is damaged if I don't get trimmed.
Honestly-
That'd be me every day.
Honestly,
I can't.
But I was like, my confidence is here. I don't feel the same. I need a trim. I got a buzz cut. Like this can't go more than a
Yeah.
week and a half, right?
True.
And they just wouldn't give us one. They wouldn't give us one. So I went, right,
Why?
tell me about
What,
it.
literally
It's
wouldn't
just
let
the
you have a
whole
haircut?
concept of the show is looking your best to find love.
But it's like continuity. Like it's, I don't know. I guess it's like if I get a trim and all of a sudden it's not shown, it looks a bit weird, doesn't it?
Fine, yeah, yeah.
But then, so
True.
what I said to Kai, and I went, Kai, fuck me up with the one blade. So he took a one blade, you know, like the Gillette one blades.
Yeah.
He took this thing, and he just went to my sides
And just took a chunk
boom,
out of it?
boom, boom, boom.
So then they had to.
So then we
That's
basically
so
went. So then I basically went, right, use some guards. These guards did not fit.
Yeah.
Trying to give me a fade with the one blade. And he was like hovering, trying to give me like a 2 on the sides like this. And then we got told, like, I got told off, to be fair. I was like, why do you think that you can do that? And it was like, oh, what did I say? It was like,
I wanted a
better
trim.
to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I was like, well, you didn't give me a trim. So I needed
So I did it myself.
So what then? Because
Because
it was all butchered, they had to give you a trim.
to be fair, Kai did a really good job.
Did
he cuts his own
Really?
hair, right? So his best mate's a barber.
Oh,
and told
people
him
that
not
can
to
cut
shave.
their own hair, that's a talent.
That is a
That's
skill.
such a talent.
He was doing it every day. Like,
Yeah, that's
he
mental.
looked sharp the whole time. So then they got us a barber in for like week 3 or 4. Proper fucked my hairline up. Like proper put it back. I was livid. Absolutely livid.
This should be us. This
I was
should
like,
be us.
I was like, I'm blind in one eye and I've got no airline now.
And you've got a 5 head.
How am I meant to chat to Lana? Like she will not see me the same.
Oh, fucking
That
hell.
is so funny.
And then yeah, you get one for the finale. But do you know another thing? Lana's actually qualified to cut hair.
What, she didn't want to cut yours?
She's a qualified barber. They just wouldn't let
Your
her.
trim is not hard to do either.
They just wouldn't let her.
Yeah, if you want a fresh fade, you know, it's still hard.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Surely that would have been a good like date idea. She gives you a trim.
I think they might have filmed a little clip of her doing it week 6 for unseen bits.
Oh, okay, fine.
So obviously
Again, it
missed
never-
that one, didn't
yeah,
you?
it never
Is there
makes
any
the
other
cut.
like funny bits or like good memories that you have, or bad memories that like weren't aired or you know weren't aired?
Yeah. I'd say for like me, little things like, so you're not allowed balls or anything in there, right? Because there's the cameras.
Like football.
Yeah, like footballs.
Well, I don't know what other balls I was thinking of. I was thinking of testicles.
I was going to say, we got balls in there. Like,
I
we
was
don't-
just trying to
we
work
don't get
out.
castrated before we go in there. But like we go in there, right? And like over lunchtime or dinner time, or even in the bedrooms whilst we're waiting for the girls, we have nothing to do. And so you just either nap or you got to entertain yourself.
Right.
And because you're not allowed any objects, because the cameras are worth like probably like 10 grand a pop, and there's
Yeah, yeah.
85 of them, right? So we got, you know, one of them like exfoliating scrubber things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have in the shower and stuff?
Yeah. So we'd sit outside and we'd like make a goal with like 2 plants and we'd do like volleys and put someone in goal and we'd like play with that. Or like me and Tom, we'd go into the bedroom and we'd play like hand tennis and we'd get proper into it. Like we'd be dripping in sweat, like proper whacking it about. And then eventually you're like, right, boys, pack it in. Like you got cameras here. Because there used to be, I don't know if you see it on the, obviously you wouldn't have, but on the kitchen, there's like lemons.
Right, yeah.
They're fake lemons.
Oh, okay.
And we used to like play like the lemon game. So it'd be like, oh, if you flinch, then we, you know what we do in football?
Yeah.
So you do
go
that.
to pass it to them, and if they flinch, like they're out and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
The lemon
So you do
game.
that, and then you'd have like forfeits. So
Yeah.
like if you lost, obviously. But even if you just throw, you know how funny it is being a bloke in a pool throwing a lemon about?
I can't say I did.
Oh, yeah, right. So this is, so clearly, this is how basic.
Lad culture for me is so fucking like I just don't get it.
We're just like, we just do stupid
You know how
shit.
much fun it is being a boy in the pool throwing a lemon about? No.
Right, bear in mind,
done.
we have absolutely nothing to do. So our small bits of entertainment are throwing lemons about.
It's funny.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But we couldn't do it, kept getting told off. So.
Oh god, that is funny.
Games with really old lemons.
Do you think there was any couples that were put together at the start or stuff like that by the producers because they thought, yeah, you two would make a good
I think a lot of the time...
good couple, or not really?
So I heard this from like previous seasons where some people fly out and don't actually get on the show.
Oh, that's
So
mental.
they fly back,
peak.
right? I think it has to like... There has to be some sort of narrative or storyline, I think.
Yeah.
So I feel like they put people in that would change a storyline.
Okay.
And that's
Right, so for me...
that's what happened, I think, because me and Joe were watching your series, and I'll be completely honest, first couple of days we thought like there's not much going on. There isn't at all really. And then all of a sudden Zara and Tanyelle beef, and then you
I
get
feel like there were
Liv,
certain
and
people
then,
that were walking in and you
Yeah.
could just read within the first minute of
Yeah.
watching them, like you've come
There's-
in here
there's
with
gonna be
some
trouble.
sort of plan.
Yeah.
And it was just a bit like...
or like
think
someone
it's
said
like-
something in your ear.
Do you know what? People are probably more aware of it's a show and there's cameras.
Yeah.
Rather than just enjoy like the moment of it.
Do you not miss TV? So I've said this recently, right, about TV shows that are doing really well. You know, like Love Island and Big Brother back in the day and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like the personalities from years ago that did the best coming out, it's when the show like wasn't as big, right? So they know, they
it was all
don't know the
banter.
platform that come out of it. So they're just being 100% authentic themselves.
Yeah.
And then the moments are so natural that now I think people go in and want to make a moment, want a catchphrase. Like after the India, like, you know, that phrase, what was it? Summers, what was it? What she said last series?
May the best
Yeah,
someone
like-
win or something like that. May Heartbreaker win or
Yeah,
something
that
like
was it. Yeah. And then this series, I felt like all the girls like wanted a phrase.
I know exactly what you're on about.
And, like, even on the Casa
Oh
Rica-
boys, we're ready.
And I felt like, you know, when you're just like, just let it come to you, like the best things
let it
are
be
natural.
natural, yeah.
But
You know what I mean?
like previous seasons, because like you say, they didn't know what was coming out of it. You go in there and I feel like they showed a lot more banter. They showed a lot more stuff. Whereas now,
People are
they do
too
show
scared
they
to-
show arguments and they show the
Yeah.
lovey-dovey. Obviously, it's a love show, right? That's the best thing.
But then
of it.
naturally that comes with things like love and all that is banter and stuff, like getting on with people.
That's like such a big part of relationships is having banter and having good crack.
Yeah.
They just don't show that side. That's what
Yeah.
I'm seeing
No,
bitches for.
yeah.
It would be
agree.
good. It would be good to bring more of that in because I mean the arguments are good, but also when there is arguments, like I want more arguments, right? If you want an argument, you don't want a little like no. You want like I want a hill off.
See,
I want a hill.
I was the worst for that. I would dead it off.
Yeah.
Because I would just, I'm not.
But you are
But if
like,
you're
didn't
not a
wanna be
naturally
that.
argumentative
yeah,
person,
and you are a chill guy, and I'd probably be the same. You got to live with them. What the fuck's the point?
Oh, I
Like,
wouldn't
do you know,
care.
like,
It wasn't
I
even that.
swear we're different. He wouldn't care, but I'd be like you. I'd be like, look, let's just chill out. Like,
But it's mad, right? Out here, I don't mind beefing people. If someone says something, I'll beef,
Yeah.
but I don't care. But when you're in there, I was very aware that it's not just me dealing with like the consequences. It's your friends
Yeah.
and family at home. If I say something,
yeah,
Yeah.
very true.
people like my mum and dad are sitting at home and my friends
Straight
are
on
watching
your
this
socials or
and
straight
they're
on Twitter
looking at the
and-
hate,
yeah.
things like this. So for me, I felt right. The best thing to do is to just go.
Hush.
Look,
Yeah.
it's fine. Either I'll say sorry, even if I like in there, I can't believe it. I got told, Lana told me you need to stop saying sorry at one
Yeah.
point. It was just like, stop saying sorry for things that you don't want to say sorry for. And I'm like, but you have to because you're living with them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it the airtime that they want.
Joe, you should take
fucking
some
beef.
note from this.
Nah.
Be a nightmare in there
Saying
beefing
sorry.
people.
Nah, do you know what? If I think something's wrong, I will tell someone outright. And then I have learned to apologise for things now where like,
Why do
okay,
I not believe that?
Fucking chatting shit.
Because I know
I'm lying.
If he says sorry, he comes to you and he goes, I fucking didn't mean that.
Yeah. What a little bastard.
Yeah.
Like,
I have to apologise to
Still
George sometimes, and I'm like,
yeah.
I just eye roll. It's such an eye roller.
I just want to touch on like beef, because obviously you're not really involved with beef at all, as you said, but you've come out of the villa and you've had certain people saying your name a lot and stuff like that.
Yeah, you
and I
do.
just want to know what your thoughts are on said person or people or whatever.
Do you know what it is?
Saying your, because obviously you're really unbothered by it, and obviously you got your opinions on it, so I want to hear it.
I think, I don't know what it is, but I feel like a lot of people, like one of the main things was, like one of the main questions we all get is, are you surprised by your follower count? Right?
Yeah.
And I couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I honestly, I just think this whole thing is just, it's just a gap year for me, right? So I think some people...
Ronald's on a gap year.
Yeah. It's mad to think, but it's like I'm living like the most amazing experience, like even after. I actually think it's a better experience after. Meeting some fucking on a podcast with you lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's actually nuts.
I can swag you if you want. Oh, we touched signet rings.
Go on.
And I feel like some people might want it so bad, and they are surprised with their follower count. They've been humbled.
Yeah.
And they need to do things and need to say things to
Get
stay
back in the
limelight.
limelight.
Yeah.
I just think like, why? I just think like, does it really mean that much to you? Like, you go on there, you come away with like boyfriend, girlfriend, come away with the best experience, and you just think, okay, yeah, there's opportunities. Like, let's not beat around the bush. There's opportunities. Of
course.
Yeah.
Right? Take advantage. Like, earn your money, whatever you want to do with it, right? As long as you're passionate about it. But I feel like some people just come out and they just want more and more and more and more.
Also, I do think that if you come out, like you've built that like name for yourself on the show, yeah. So if you're coming out and you're not as big as you wanted to be, and you're still trying to bring up other people, try and stay relevant, at some point you have to sit there and think,
I'm obviously not.
I've done it. I've got this out of the experience. Like, let's kind of focus on myself.
I'm not
But
what I
feel
thought
like
I was
the
gonna
ones
be.
that jump on a
Honestly.
pod and they're like, and this person, you're thinking
Because
like,
your name does kept bringing up by like one person, really, doesn't it? And you're
And
just
to be
like,
fair, look, I mean, realistically, I mean, we all know who it is. It's fine. I don't mind my name being thrown about. Do it. Fair play. Because I'm really unbothered. I actually would encourage all of them, if they really fancied, say their honest opinion on me if they don't like me.
Yeah.
Like, just...
But they don't really have any reason not to like you. It's because you've been so like, why are you so stressed about the following, isn't it?
But remember,
really?
there's like a fear of opinion. What I've learned in this world is that like there's a fear of opinion. If you say you don't like someone, you then cause like a fan divide.
Yeah.
And then you're scared to get hate from certain because you want to keep everyone happy.
Yeah.
Which I find like a
but you
bit
can't keep
mental.
everyone happy
Never
all
gonna
the
be,
time.
You're not going to do that in life. Let alone in this new thing.
Yeah. So, on that note, is there anyone that was like your least favourite to be around in the villa?
There was, but it's not who you think.
Really?
Yeah. And
Ma-
I don't think she'll actually
boy or
mind-
girl? Oh, it's a she? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
fine.
I don't actually think she'll mind me saying, because I think we're very amicable now. But Zara,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
fine.
really?
yeah. And we just didn't.
Yeah.
I think we just didn't get on.
Have you seen her since and stuff? Or
Saw it like when I
events
saw
and
it like the PLT event. Saw a reunion, obviously.
Yeah.
It's a shame because she's actually friends with Lana as well. Like it's it's
Look, some people just don't get on though, and that's the thing. I'd rather someone be honest with me and not really get on with me, but we're amicable, than it be really fake.
Yeah.
Because that's what I think you see a
Yeah.
lot on Love Island is this fake shit. Like, and I'm like, just I know you're living with them, but just say we don't really get on.
It's like that
Do you know
at
what I mean?
these
But you do
events
you.
and
Do
stuff.
I'll
you know
do
what it is?
me.
You actually just distance yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
So one of the main things is that what a lot of people spoke like apparently it was a massive thing, like even with Ofcom complaints and stuff, was like me being bullied. Like apparently like the boys divide. Everyone uses this word divide. It's actually not like that in the villa. It's actually, you've got very close friends and you've got like, so you had like me and Kai, Lana and Sanam, and then you had like Tom, Casey and Will. And naturally, like you do in friendship groups, their couples would stay with them. And
Yeah,
this
you've
and
got
them.
friends within friendship groups.
So it
isn't there?
almost created a drift, but it actually didn't. Because
Yeah.
when you actually think about it, we're separated from the girls majority of the day.
Yeah.
Like lunchtime,
Doing
2
everything.
hours, dinner, 2 hours,
Yeah.
getting ready, probably 3 hours, mornings, hour.
Right.
There's not actually many hours that you spend with the girls.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have to actually get on with the boys.
Yeah.
And we have so many jokes, things that happen in the bedroom, like playing games or whatever with the boys. So it was weird for me
But
when
they're
I
just
got
not
told about
shown,
it.
are they? Like,
No.
yeah.
Because it's drama, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we got told. I got told.
You're playing your
after,
lemon
and they were
ball or
like, by the
whatever.
way, so many people have said you've been bullied in there, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh
That's
come on,
crazy.
stop it. Like really bullied?
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that at all.
Were you, just going back quick, were you surprised that you're following when you came out, or did you just think this is great? Because
So-
Will and you have both said there was obviously a certain islander that at lunchtime was saying like he'd only been there a couple of
Spencer, the
days.
donut.
Yeah,
He
and he was asking about the following. You were like, chill out, like
honestly, like it took a long period of time for people to actually like mention the outside world, because we don't have anything to talk about. So people
Yeah.
people start creeping up about, oh, how many followers you think you're on, and I'm just like, oh fucking hell, like really, like,
relax.
you're fucking
Did
chill
anyone
out.
come out with a crazy number and you thought you were a twat?
Oh, honestly, I feel like some numbers were
Because I
thrown
think
about,
Dammy
like,
said
very
on
early.
Dammy said on their series last year, someone was like, I know I'm coming out of 1 million, and he came out and they had like 150k,
It's just
or something
mental.
like that.
I always thought I'd come out with maybe, if you're there for the whole stint, I thought you'd come out with maybe 100, 150 because of the social media ban.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I thought, like, that, think about that. That's two Wembleys.
Yeah, no,
Do
this
you know
is
what I mean?
what we
That's
say about
nuts.
stuff.
I went to a Spurs game the other day and I'm like,
This
like,
is
I'm sitting on
80,000, mate.
370 now.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking,
This is nuts.
You've got some people who probably think like they act as if they're bloody Drake.
Yeah.
Like, relax. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
just chill out.
I think that now, if you're going in with that idea,
You're on the
not
wrong
going to
show.
perform your best
'Cause you care too
authentically.
much.
Yeah, I do. I think that takes the fun out of doing it. And I thought that this series would be the one where people were less inclined to talk about that
Because of the social media.
the changes of social media.
Yeah.
So it's weird that people are going in like, oh, about followers. I'd be like, there's no one on the account. There's no one controlling anything.
Literally
So like,
nothing.
why would you even
Follow it
Even care and stuff.
So I mean, because for example, like your page, I'd be looking at it. I'd be looking at everyone's.
I had
like
6 pictures.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
you'd have pictures from months and months ago.
Yeah.
And it's so weird that
I
you're
don't-
actually on the show, but it's like no posts are going up. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But that's the difference.
But this is why I don't really care much about all this sort of stuff, right? Because I don't like taking pictures. Like, so we get given the Google Pixel, right?
Yeah.
In 8 weeks, I took 4 pictures on that phone.
Yeah, and the girls every night though, like this,
Yeah.
this.
I
Yeah.
took 4 pictures. Like, I just don't care. Like, I'm not that selfie person. I'm not that one who takes pictures.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, it's quite good going to things like this. Like, imagine if we get a picture like that's sick, like, because it's fucking good memory.
Yeah.
But like, I'm
But
not,
like every day you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Because it is. It's like,
Yeah.
oh god, I've got to take a picture. But some people in there are very. This is why I think Will was probably one of the best people I've met, right? Because he had, what was it, like over 1 million TikTok
Yeah.
followers
Already,
before,
yeah.
right? He knew about this life,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
And yet he was still like farming. Like, he knew that he was working his ass off on that farm,
Yeah.
and that was his little side thing. Even though he could have made that probably his main thing,
Yeah.
and could have
Yeah.
dropped the farm, could have gone off,
Yeah.
and then now after everything, he's gone back to being on the farm.
Straight on the farm. Yeah,
No, I rate
we
it
said
so
that.
much.
He's sick.
You can tell,
Yeah.
like when we interviewed him, you can tell he's a really like genuine guy, can't you?
Oh, they're
Which
so
is
funny
nice.
as well. Did you say earlier you did some meditating or something?
So we did. There was it was actually hilarious. I don't even know how much got shown. Just after lunch, all the boys sat in a circle and Will led like a meditation, because we were like, this is stressful.
Yeah.
So we were like, yeah, go on, let's do a meditation thing. And then it scrapped meditation. It actually went to let's say like a nice thing about everyone.
Right.
And I probably didn't believe this, the amount of beef that ended up coming about. This was in the nice early stages.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah,
This was
when
like
it
week
got
2. So then
Yeah,
we
try
went
at week
around.
7, it'd be completely different.
Well, we actually did make a joke of it, and we were like, I don't think we can do meditation anymore.
You know what would have been good? You know when they do the meditation where you scream to let out the stress?
Oh God, yeah. There
Yeah.
would have been some big screams.
What did some people say? Like, what was some of the nice?
So like,
nice things?
like I said to Will, like I actually think he's I can't believe how young he is. Like he's 23 or 24, maybe.
No
He's just
way.
had his birthday.
Is he
right?
actually?
And I think he's inspiring.
Wait, so on the pod he was 22, yeah, because his birthday was literally the other
he
day.
might be 24 now.
Oh,
yeah, he might be
24. So he was 23
24.
on the pod.
Yeah.
That's still young.
Yeah.
No way.
Doesn't give them vibes.
He doesn't, because
Actually,
he's so.
Yeah, no.
He come
does.
across like massive character, immature, but he's not.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
guy's
yeah.
switched on to fuck.
Yeah.
He's just he's a funny guy.
He's hilarious.
He's funny. He bought us hose.
Shut up.
And caps.
Hose
Yeah,
and a cap.
Oh, that's actually class.
Hose for George because
Hose
he
for
needs all
me.
the hose he can get. You got any game that you can teach George?
Have you got any Ron game?
The problem is, someone asked me this at an event yesterday.
Give
It was
me
like,
wrong
what's
game.
your chat up line? I went, I don't have chat
No
up
one.
line.
No, I'm
No one does
sorry.
chat
Who
lines,
does
do
that?
It's eyes. It's eye contact.
It's eye contact.
It's eye contact. Yeah. Like when,
about the eye contact?
when I go to girls, do you know what it is? Kai was actually the first one to mention it when I walked through the villa. He went, "Fucking hell, mate, you got two different coloured." That wasn't his accent at all. It's from Manchester, for fuck's sake.
Fucking
Fucking hell,
hell,
boy. He was so shocked he changed accent.
He went, "You got two different coloured eyes." I was like, "Yeah, like, I'm blind in one eye." And he was like, "Oh." I like, "Oh, okay." Like, and I'm like, "Honestly,
Yeah,
mate,
yeah.
it's chill. Talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. Make jokes if you want." Eye contact. Just like eye contact, and then a little lips thing.
Okay, Ron. Yeah, sticking it on me.
Yeah. Do you want to swap?
Tom was
side.
really good at eye contact.
Yeah, but also Tom's like 6 foot fucking however tall. Like he just gets a
Yeah.
free pass, doesn't he? We had someone on that we filmed yesterday, and they were 6'4", and
Big.
I stood next to them, didn't I? And they're fucking towering above me.
So
So
that's
like,
Kai and Tom.
fucking nuts, absolutely nuts.
But you know, there's a lot of small girls for you, George.
I know.
There is. You're a what they call him, short king.
Short king.
Short king.
Short king.
I actually got called short king because on telly
got called short.
I was really. It looked like I was small.
Yeah,
And then when
I
people
saw your
met me-
post. Yeah, because you posted something the other night, and you were like, "I'm not actually that." No, or some. There was like an article or something. It was like
Yeah.
shocked about your height. Like,
Yeah, everyone
So
thinks
you're
I'm
quite
small
tall.
from
You're tall.
socials.
You're tall. What are you like
6'2"?
6'3"? Oh, wow, stop it. You're taller than that.
6'2.5".
Oh, you had the half.
you were actually kind of the same sort of height.
Go on.
What are your next steps now? What's the vibe gonna be? What's got what
Well,
next steps in Lana? Like, what's going
Is
on?
she up north?
she's up north. Yeah.
So you're gonna like move in?
Well, this is
Can't be going up
right.
north, mate.
If I could honestly count how many times I get asked, right, when you're moving in.
Sorry.
Sure, I'm pretty sure I asked this when I first met you. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, yeah. When are you moving in, mate?"
I
Yeah.
do get it because a lot of people that come out the villa, they move in together quite quickly.
Because
right?
it's like you've been living with them already, isn't it?
Right, so this is
Yeah.
where I had the mentality of like, there's no way I'm moving in like straight away. Like that's not a normal relationship thing
Yeah.
to do.
But then you haven't really had a normal start relationship, have you?
Precisely. So then I was like, well, we'll need the space, but we've been out 6-7 weeks now.
Yeah.
I reckon we've spent 6 days apart. Like this is the longest week that it's been.
Oh, really?
Right, and she's coming down tomorrow, and when she's not there, I'm a proper simp here, which is fucking bullshit.
Here we go.
I'll do text. I'll do text her. It's so bad. I'll do text and I'm like, oh, this is shit, isn't it? Like, I do miss you. And I'm like, how far have I fallen? Do you know what I mean? Am I actually that guy? And I'm like,
You in bed cuddling a pillow with a face
I
on.
swear to
Pillow
God.
still smells of
Honestly, I've got 4 pillows, yeah, and I'm just like, I'm like this, spooning, and I'm like, do you reckon I could get like a blonde wig to like just pretend she's here when she's not here?
Bro, just move in with her.
Well,
I
you,
mean,
heard,
this is the
you heard it
people
here
say-
first. Ron fucks his pillows.
This is the thing, though. People say, like, just move in with her. It's so much more hassle than that, innit? It's like,
It
just
is.
move in with them. It's
Honestly.
like, if you knew what, like, came with it. Do you know what I mean?
We've got a goal. Her dream to buy a place up where she is. I want to buy a place down here, and then when it comes to the time, we'll buy a place together.
Right, okay.
I'll be honest.
Could you not just rent for now? Meet in the middle?
I'm a financial advisor. I don't think it's smart right now, you know?
Sure. Joe, I was going to say as well, we need to get on his course later.
Yeah,
because I
like,
need some help.
Well,
It
it's,
depends. People's circumstances are different, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
for me, I'm blessed. I live in the house that I do with my
Yeah.
parents, so it's not the right thing for me to do right now.
Yeah.
We do need some financial advising though, because George is basically a partner with Lost Mary at this point. He's got shares in Lost Mary.
Oh, for God's sake, you're vaping like that.
No,
are you?
vape? What? Vape?
His whole TikTok is just about blondes or vaping.
For God's sake.
Well,
Think about that, right? Every time you spend, what is it, like a $5 on a vape?
I don't vape.
What's it like?
It's
8 quid. So, right, think how many vapes you buy in a week?
half.
Half
Half,
a
£4
vape.
a week.
Bollocks. Right. I'm saying, let's say you buy like 3-4 vapes a week. Think of that dough. Invest that Bosch.
Yeah.
Invest into what?
Funds.
Crypto.
No, fuck off.
Find me
No.
something.
Absolutely
Invest
not.
in Bitcoin, mate.
Don't listen to all them Forex scammers and all that sort of stuff that try and sell you
Okay,
dreams.
well, sorry guys. Me and Ron will have a conversation after.
Yeah, we'll have money talk.
We'll have money.
No Forex trading.
But that's part of what I want to do as well. I've had so many people in my DMs and like when I did Q&As were like, can you help I feel like I can target a younger audience, like 18 to 35.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, you would be silly not to, because honestly, even like any wage you're on, if people just want to try and save up, especially my age, what do I do with my money? Even if, do you know what I mean? If I had an extra 500 quid, how to save, like, where do I put it? Do I just put it in a normal account? Could you put it in an ISA? I didn't even know what an ISA was till about 3 months ago. Like, you'd be,
He still doesn't know
honestly,
what taxes are, to be fair.
like, just about.
Because everyone goes, oh, I've got an accountant, right? And you just go, well, they don't do what I did. Like, they make sure you pay the right amount of tax, but don't help you with it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
So, like, there's loads of it. There's loads. That's basically a series or whatever people do these days.
Yeah.
On something that I want to talk to younger people about,
Mate,
because
do it.
they, especially like in today's climate, people struggle.
And you're
People
quite
struggle.
relatable as well, because obviously you're only 25. Do you know what I mean? It's not like a 50-year-old telling me and I'm like, yeah, it was different back then. You're like living in the same world we're living
That's
in.
the
Do you know
stigma.
what I mean?
Everyone thinks finance. You're going to talk to some 50-year-old fella who's going to tell you about money and go, "Oh, I need to invest a lot."
Yeah.
No, it's not like that
Yeah.
anymore.
I feel
it's
you.
hard.
So
Well,
it's
back to this. Are you going to marry Lana?
I got asked this yesterday. Is she the one? And I just think like
It's
a
going
it's
well,
a
isn't
mad
it?
question. Like
Yes.
it just goes. It's better and better every day. And
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
good.
love the girl more and more every single day. So yeah, give it a fair few
Can
years.
you see mini yous
What-
running around?
I want kids. She wants kids.
what do we
but
call
we all
what do we
saw
call
the
it?
baby girl.
Rana or Lon?
Well, everyone called what the kid.
No, the couple, the kid.
Come here, Rana.
I'm telling you now.
Little
I'm not calling my fucking kid Rana.
Lon.
Lon.
Rana and Lon is the kid's name.
No, I didn't. I meant.
You named your kids after fan accounts.
Oh, do you have a lot of like?
Yeah,
couple-
you do,
couple
don't you?
fans?
Yeah.
I comment on Ron's post quite a lot, right? And every comment
Yeah, he
back,
does.
I
Yeah,
get.
he does.
I'm gonna fucking stop now.
Oh, fanboy.
I have a
Hey,
comment on yours.
he
It's
comments on mine.
reciprocated.
Yeah,
Come
oh,
on.
George
It's
is a
that's
big
true.
fan.
Every time I comment on Ron's stuff, there's like 5 or 6 fan pages. Get them on the podcast now.
Oh, really?
I'm like, okay, now. I'm like,
I
okay.
find it mental. It's
like, okay.
fan
Do
accounts.
you know what do you know who the biggest fan base is that scare me the most? Is Ekin Sue and Davide.
they are
Have
feral.
they got a mental one?
bro.
Feral.
Feral.
Really?
You.
Feral.
What if
For
you
this
say-
going in, we'll probably get shit. Like,
So if you say anything, that's it.
oh, mate, you're done. They will take your account down in
Keep their
seconds.
name out your motherfucking mouth.
No, it's honestly like, yeah, it's hell in there. It
Okay.
really is. But, you know, they've got a good fan base, so good on them.
So, also, you want to do your golfing and stuff?
Yeah.
Which
like,
you'll really-
probably
Oh, so it'd be
disappoint.
like a Tiger Woods.
I would dream to be a
He
Tiger
cheated on
Woods.
his missus, though.
Don't want to be a Tiger Woods. Don't want to be a Tiger Woods.
So I'm just, you know, you said it, not me.
Okay, I want to be like a Rory McIlroy.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay,
You don't even know who
I
that
don't know who
is.
that man is. Sorry to this man.
Yeah, so.
But like, I want to go down that route because I'm passionate. I feel like after this, if you don't do something you actually enjoy, you're fucked.
The thing is, as
Yeah.
well, with you, you don't care about the following. So it's not like you're like, what will make followers engage in that. You want to do what you want to do.
It's not golf, is it? Maybe
I'm just saying, if
Do I need
you're
to
being
rethink
strategic, it's not golf. But you're doing something you enjoy.
So
that's
actually,
what
hold
matters.
on. So this my fall off period is going to be so fucking quick because I'm talking about money. No one wants to talk about
And
money
golf.
and golf. Brilliant. Cheers.
At least you know.
Yeah.
No, you're mature.
No, you're 100% right.
I'm not fit for this life. Fucking get me
But you're
out.
100% right. You don't really care about all that. So just do what you want to do. And if you want to do a bit
Exactly.
of golf
Whack
videos
them balls.
and you get
Whack them balls.
and you get some fucking, you're such a child.
I'll get you whacking the balls as well.
He does it every
like
weekend.
golf. I like golf.
Do you?
Yeah.
What
I'm
are we
not bad.
talking though? What, like little putt-putt?
Oh, like top golf.
Top golf.
Yeah.
You get a
like-
burger while you're doing it and that.
Yeah, me and Lana did that the other day, the
golf.
other week actually.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
quality.
We used to go to a golf course with Dad when we were younger. There was a little driving range thing there. It was fun.
Did we?
Chewed
He
apart.
was too young.
Oh, yeah.
I was like 5.
Yeah, it was about 5, yeah. This was last week.
Because I'm outweighed today with the geezers on the other side.
That's us.
The geezers, so many
That's me
geezers
and
back,
Ron.
you know what I mean? We thought we would test each other on knowledge. So George's, what's your questions about?
Bit of football, bit of cars, bit of football, bit of
Nice,
golf.
laddie things. And mine's very like pop culture based. So hit me with the questions, George, and then we'll go from there.
First question, name 3 football clubs.
Oh come on, you got to get this.
Arsenal,
Yeah.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
Everton.
Yeah,
Why
okay.
would you pick
Yeah,
Everton?
name 5 then, because you've just
Yeah,
picked
that was easy.
Rogue One.
Come on, think of the big
In the
ones.
Premier League.
Wolves,
Yeah.
Man City.
fucking
Man
Man
City.
City.
No, she's not helping. She's not helping. Man City. Do you
Yeah.
want to say more?
Yeah, go on.
Tottenham.
Yeah. Who else in the Premier League?
Premier League.
Come on.
I wouldn't.
Come on.
What's the top?
Premier League.
Come on.
Manchester United.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like a mixture of two there.
Man.
Solomon and United.
Come on.
Milan.
No, right. This is where we
Oh yeah,
stop.
because they sound like English
Yeah,
teams.
that's where we stop. That's
Yeah.
Italy.
You done well.
You done pretty well. Right,
you.
second.
But I am surprised with why Wolves and Everton thrown in there. Like,
Yeah,
why are
why
they the
not,
ones
like,
that come to your head?
Spurs, like
Man
actually,
United.
Spurs is Tottenham.
Man
isn't
United,
it?
biggest club in the world. Like, and you went with Wolves.
I don't know. I like the kit. It's like orange, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Joe. God, this is what I deal with on a daily basis.
Love it.
Do you want to ask him the second question?
Right.
Just like maybe brand,
Oh, okay,
like just
yeah.
or just three super.
Right. Name 3 supercar makes.
It's like three supercars.
Bugatti.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Lamborghini, Ferrari.
Yeah, cool.
Alright,
name a
name
couple
2
more.
more.
Yeah.
McLaren.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. He's a geezer.
What's one beginning with P?
Peugeot.
Peugeot. Yeah, they do a really good Peugeot
Bro.
306. It's a nice.
I was thinking more Porsche.
Is there not a Peugeot supercar?
No.
No. We'll skip that one.
Right. Name 3 top football players. Like 3 of the best in the world.
Oh, this could be subjective.
True, actually.
There's 2 that you should name instantly.
Messi.
Yeah. Who else?
And then, come on.
Thierry Henry. Frank Lampard.
Oh my god! All right, they are top ballers.
They are, but they're all retired.
Two of them retired, and 2. I actually say Messi without Ronaldo. I'm so disappointed.
Oh, Ronaldo.
What about an English footballer? There's one.
Yeah,
No.
Paul Gascoigne.
I mean, don't get me wrong, sick baller.
He's been
but
retired for like
fucking
30
hell.
years.
There you go.
I was thinking more Harry Kane. But
Who?
oh fucking
Harry Kane.
Yeah, you can ask this next one because this is
Wouldn't
a
know
bit
him.
of you.
Wouldn't know him if he was in a place lineup. Wouldn't know that man.
So on this, I actually don't think. I think you'll get 1.
I don't think I'd get this.
Really?
Sorry, I don't think I'd get it.
Oh, I'm going down such a niche route, and I
Really niche.
Name 3 financial advisors in London.
Close. No one gives a shit. So like 3 golf players.
You've named. He's right.
You know-
Ron named one, and you've
Yeah.
named one.
Yeah, to be fair.
That's 2.
Yeah, I don't think you'll get another one.
A Tiger Woods.
Yeah, that'll
fine.
be a good start. The GOAT.
He named one, and you said no idea who that was.
There's someone with a name it's like Schumacher, but I don't know whether that's a golf player.
That's F1.
That's
Right,
yeah, that's
Similar.
cars.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone else, to be honest with you.
So we go like Rory.
Well, I told you Rory
Oh,
McIlroy.
McIlroy, yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
who is another one?
Go on, then.
Who's
You reckon- go
someone?
on.
Someone won the other day, and the
Yeah.
Masters, and his name's really short.
Yeah.
Like
Spanish.
Lam.
Not to be fair, not far. John Rahm.
Ram.
Yeah. That's
Yo.
not that to me. I'll give him that.
Right, okay,
Thank
John
you, thank
Rahm.
you. Right, and then
Right.
Joe, this says name 3 of them, but I want you, and you've named it before, so when it quick fire, name all members of the Sidemen.
Oh, come on.
He gets this wrong.
KSI.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there one called Callux?
No.
He's not in there. He's
No.
good friends with him.
Yeah, he's not in there. No. Don't say Cal Freezy either. 'Cause- So KSI.
Come on. You're joking.
We watched a YouTube video last night with one of them in.
This is why they haven't
Don't
invited me on
look
the
at Rosie.
This is why they haven't put me in the fellas. This is why.
Rosie, I swear to fuck, if you tell him anything.
KSI's brother.
No, Deji's not in it. No.
Chunks.
No.
Fucking hell.
Who's in the Simon? Callux, Chunks, and Deji.
Are you serious? Like, they're like.
Wait. Fuck.
What about if you say their YouTube name,
Fuck.
not their actual name?
Faith's partner, yeah.
Guys, I'm on so many, what's it called?
What about-
Antibiotics today. This is not the day for
So
this.
what
for me.
about Talia Mar's partner?
Yeah. We watched a YouTube video of him last night.
Oh, fuck. Simon.
Simon, Mini Minter, yeah.
Oh,
And then, and then Ethan. Oh,
Ethan.
fuck.
Yeah.
I meant,
Oh
I meant
my
Faith.
God, what
George,
we-
You know all
What are
these
we doing?
quick fire at me.
Right, Joe, do you want me to name them?
Yeah.
Right, so you've got KSI, you've got Ethan Bazinga, Josh Circa, Toby Jizzle, Vic Star, who else have said? Simon Mini Minter. And then Harry
yeah,
Roteshaw, and then that's it, isn't it? 7. And then apparently JME is the unofficial 8th member.
That doesn't surprise me because they've been boys for a time.
That's what Cal Freezy told me.
Yeah,
Bit of inside
they've
information
been
there.
boys for a time.
So you done all right
I'm
with them
really
questions.
sorry to the Sidemen.
Didn't do all right
Yeah.
with them at all. We gave him half the
Yeah,
answers.
true. God loves a try though.
Yeah.
Loves a try.
I'm a bit brain dead today. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
Right, I'm scared for these. So
Pardon
this is
me.
gonna be the
I'll be
fucking-
honest, I think like, you're going to have to carry me on these.
Right.
Okay. Incoming, right? Name 3 drag queens.
Obviously.
Sminty drop.
What?
Such a rogue one, but yeah.
Ahura.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Black
you're good.
pepper.
Yeah.
Bro.
That was so,
Oh,
that was,
rate that.
do you know
Bro.
what? I actually really rate those answers. That's so
I
funny.
have no choice with him because
Mate, do you know what it
everything is drag.
Obviously, where I've spent so much time in Manchester, right, with Lana, I go up there, it vibes everywhere.
Yeah.
We went for breakfast, right, with a mate, and drag just come out, and
Yeah.
I just think it's sick.
Mate,
Yeah.
do you know what? No, we
There's
went,
nothing better than a drag brunch.
we went to a drag brunch
Oh my
and it was
god, we went to
fucking
this drag
wild.
brunch and there was a Rihanna impersonator, and
I love Rihanna
and
and
she
all.
was massive, and I was
Like-
like, and
like
they
in
do
heels,
lap
must be like
dances,
6'7".
They do lap dances, and I was like, please, for the love of God, get Georgia on stage. I was like, give him a lap dance. But anyway, she
listen.
couldn't, in the time that she had between the songs, she couldn't grab George in time. No. So she grabbed my mate's ex, which was obviously like, and it was his birthday, so he had to watch his ex get a lap dance. And he was so annoyed, but he was just like, it was funny. Anyway.
They were good answers though.
They were good. Yeah, good
I
answers.
got a Scooby. So
George is a
right there.
Sminty Drop mega fan. You heard it here first.
I don't know where Sminty Drop
Name
from.
one iconic Gemma Collins phrase.
Oh, what's the one from Big Brother?
I'm claustrophobic, Darren.
Yeah.
Do you know as
That
well?
one.
That's her hair in that cup.
Shut up.
That's her hair.
On the podcast, yeah.
What, real or extension?
Extensions, but still.
I was going to say, real hair, that would have been dedication.
Gemma Collins' hair.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's always
She
here.
has one where she calls someone a doesn't she?
Silly.
Yeah, silly.
What was Britney Spears' most successful song?
Right.
Toxic?
You tell me.
No.
No.
Let me have another go.
I think that's my only song.
You know it.
that you're toxic.
Yeah, that's
Not
got to
that
be her
one.
biggest.
No. No.
Oh, can you reel off some
Can
songs?
you name like 3 songs and pick one?
Oh, okay.
Or can I like phone a friend 50-50?
Okay, like make me baby one more time and
Hit Me,
piece of
Baby,
me.
One More
Hit me, baby, one more time.
That's got to be it. Yeah.
It is.
I didn't even know she sang that.
Name a gay icon.
Name me a what?
Name a gay icon.
RuPaul.
Louis Spence.
Yeah, do you know what?
David Attenborough.
Got Gwan.
Is he gay?
David Attenborough is not gay.
Oh.
Is he?
Is he?
Is David Attenborough gay? Can you comment below if David Attenborough... We need to find out David Attenborough's sexuality, please.
Stephen Fry.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a sick one.
Yeah.
QI and that. Yes.
QI and Dat.
QI and death.
Yeah. Sick show.
I've got one more. What was Louis Spencer's first job?
Wasn't he receptionist at
You'll
Pineapple?
know this.
Wasn't he Pineapple? Wasn't he a receptionist?
You know.
Come on, you know this.
Wasn't he a receptionist at Pineapple? Wasn't he a receptionist at Pineapple Studios?
What, doesn't he own that? I thought
No, he actually just worked there.
He
and then
started off
his
working
career.
there, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? You guys didn't do bad at all with that.
I thought we did.
I think it did all right too.
What is that? Pop culture, is that? Smashed it.
On that note, thank you guys for tuning in
Ronald,
this week.
thank
Top
you, bro.
man.
Thank
Ronald,
you.
I'm
both of
gonna
you.
go full lap.
Yes.
Geezer. Thank you, mate.
Oh, thank you for
I'm
having
never
me.
washing this hand again.
Ronald Arthur Hill. Wait, is it Hill? It is, isn't it? Hall. Yeah.
Hall. Not you getting his name wrong.
Do you know?
He's a mega fan as
Yeah.
well. That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's awful.
thank you for coming on. It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
Ron, bro.
We'll be hitting you up with some financial advice and some golf lessons.
it. We'll have
Yes.
chat.
Give Lana our love as well.
We will.
And
We will. I will.
We will.
How many of you?
And they're in a throuple now, which is great. And yeah, no, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube.
Guys, if you're listening on Spotify, please rate us 5 stars. It helps massively. Obviously, if you don't follow me, Joe, Ron, whatever, all the links will be down below. But for this week, that is us
And
done.
we will see you next week for a very special episode. See you later.
Exactly that, guys. See you
Thanks
later.
very much.
Oh,
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.